talk, real plans. Real life, real fans with Riri and Coco. You know, messy, not malicious. Our talk is just delicious with Riri and Coco. You know.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Real Talk, Real Plans with Riri and
Coco.
And today we have super special guest, permanent guest, Judge Danny. Hey, Danny with the fanny.
Hi, my bookie butts. How are y'all?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm tired.
Mm.
It's been a day.
It's been
Fun
a day.
But
It has.
A good day?
Oh, a great day.
Tell me about your day. Tell me about your week, actually. How was your week? Hey, party people. But everybody who's out there, happy Mother's Day or happy FDK Day. If you know, you know. If you're new here, welcome. This is Real Talk, Real Plans with Riri and
Coco.
We're a plannerish podcast, and we be talking plannerish stuff, and sometimes we just get on a tangent and like to ramble about random stuff. If you are a returner, then hey, thanks for coming back. Welcome, realist. We love you here. Okay, sorry. Now,
don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
There you go. Thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share with a friend who might need a good laugh. Give them the laugh that they deserve this Mother's Day.
Hallelujah.
Right. How was your week, Fanny?
My week was good. It was really good. I'm not gonna lie. I had a moment on Thursday where my smoke, you know how smoke detectors just decide to be extra loud at the worst times of the day?
Yes.
It was 3 a.m. When the smoke detector started going off. It woke me up. I'm all over the house trying to figure out where's that noise come from. I ended up finding it an hour later. So that was fun. But other than that debacle, it was a good day. I cannot complain. I had a great week. I had a great Mother's Day. It was good.
Can we back up? I just need to back up. Why you couldn't get to that sound for an hour?
Because, Coco, I was half delusional. Like it woke me up like out. You know how when you jump out of your sleep? Like, What is that? So I was like half asleep, half awake. It was a thing. And then I was mad because everybody was still asleep and I was the only one awake.
Oh, shit.
And that would have been me, sleep. While you was looking for it, I'm going to be asleep.
Yeah.
Y'all should have seen. If there was a camera, I could have won a prize, like for how crazy I looked. Because I was just
I would not have heard it.
What is that? Where is it? Where are you? Like, that was me.
You know me. I sleep through tornadoes, earthquakes.
Period.
I would have slept through that too.
Listen, it was a thing. But how was y'all weeks?
Good. It was good. Yeah. I've traveled. I was like, what did I do this week? Yeah, travel for work. So, not enough runways open, not enough air traffic controllers at multiple locations. So, yeah, it's been interesting in the air. That's for sure. So a lot of cancellations and delays. But other than that, I'm home. Been crafting.
Well, you made it safely and you came back home.
That's right. Because when they tell me, what you'll never catch is me cutting up in the airport. Because if the flight ain't leaving, I wasn't supposed to be on it. That's the way I look at it. So I would just sit here and wait. And normally I'm traveling for business, so I'll get a hotel. So whatever.
Are you in the generation that the flight ain't canceled and you like, shit, you ain't about to find a destination? Me, we cool.
Yep. That's exactly what I think about. And literally every time I see a plane take off, that's exactly what I'm thinking about. Even as I'm going to the airport.
Every time I see the plane take off, I think about the plane. Every time I get behind one of them trucks with all them shit.
Yes, them low.
Like, I think you need to move over.
Yeah. I'm not in a hurry to get anywhere. People be in the airport cutting up. Oh, you cancel my flight? How you cancel? Girl, you weren't supposed to be up there.
That part.
Sit down somewhere. But I get it when you want to get somewhere, but you ain't supposed to be there yet. So I just chill.
I kind of like that with traffic and stuff too. I'd be like, well,
Oh, I do have road rage, but I do get it.
Yeah. I'd be trying to figure it out, like, it is what it is,
You
had
too
a pretty
damn
good
calm for
week.
me. You too damn calm for me because I be in the traffic fussing and cussing.
Well, I mean, I guess I ain't the one driving, so
Oh,
just be like,
yeah.
oh, we it's time for a nap. Oh, okay. Cause I'm gonna be asleep. Listen, ask me what time I just woke up.
What time you woke up?
8:45.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, my alarm went off at 8:15.
And yet you look beautiful, ma'am.
Yes, you do. You don't look like you just woke up.
No.
Well, thank you. I'm trying to get like I'm channeling my inner Tracy Turnblad from Hairspray.
Yeah.
With my curls today, and I don't know what they're doing back there, so I just let them do it.
That's right. Let them. They doing them.
They're doing them, right? So I had a good week. Fast snacks.
So cute.
Oh.
I can't believe how old he is. He was not that old when I met you.
I know. So Fat Snacks is my son. He is 15 now, and he decided that he was gonna go.
And he ain't fat, baby.
Baby, I'm gonna show him. He decided that he was gonna go to his 8th grade dance at the last minute. So of course we're like out, we're shopping, but he sent like a screenshot, like, Mom, and he had Googled like 8th grade dance outfits for boys. So when he decided what he wanted to wear, he like had it. And so I was excited, but he knew what he wanted. I kept calling it a blazer, but I guess the word is not a blazer for a guy, but he wanted like a suit jacket and
like
some black
coat.
Yeah, sports coat. And so look at him.
Come through with the side look.
He was like,
baby.
And it wasn't even posed, right? Like he didn't even know I was taking pictures. He was just standing there looking off, lost in space somewhere. And so
ready to get to
tells
his
me
date.
like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a date.
That's so
date.
Sweet.
Yeah. She's gonna wear all silver, and I'm gonna wear all black. And I was like, okay, so that's him and his little date. 8th grade don't look like what it used to. I know it's a bad pick, but there is mommy's little fat. So there you go. It just my heart. And then afterwards, he calls like, "Can I go to the after party?"
After party in the 8th grade? What the hell?
In the 8th grade, y'all stop looking at my booty digger.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Stop looking at my booty while I call attention to it, please.
Right. Stop it. I can't help that.
You are crazy.
But so he had fun. He went to the after party. They went to like a little pizza place and had a good old time. And then that was it. Then yesterday he told me he want to go to the movies.
Aww.
And he went. Listen, these kids have a bit better social life than us.
Listen, because I'm at home.
Inside and so okay with that, and never thought that I would be alone, many years ago. But I'm so okay with being inside.
I think when you reach a certain point,
it's safer, it's cheaper. Well, I may not be cheaper, but it's safer.
Is it cheaper? No,
like I said, I don't think it's cheaper because Amazon is so obsessed with me.
Amazon, DoorDash, Instacart.
I'm like, why do y'all keep coming here bringing me gifts? Y'all are so obsessed.
Every day. Well, just for the record, sports coats are patterned and blazers are suit jackets without matching pants. So I guess he just had on a suit.
A jacket.
A jacket?
Yeah, I guess he had on a full-on suit.
A shacket.
A shacket.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, he was looking damn good.
Hey, Shawanda! Hey, Sorry, y'all. Hey,
God.
Shawana. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. That threw me off. Like, because I was supposed to send the link. I didn't send the link. Of course, I went to sleep. But let me tell y'all, let me ask y'all, what's in your cup? Because I missed last week and I couldn't believe y'all let me miss it either.
We did? I have water.
Good old high quality.
But I need some of that coffee, like that iced coffee, like last night. Oh, my son made me one this morning, though, the iced one with the Snickers and everything, just to let you know. So
was it delicious?
It was good. Yes, it was.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, because that I would hope that it was worth the ride to the store.
Well, yeah, because last night it did. I was like, but this morning he made me an iced one and it was good.
Somebody else, I know Candace asked earlier and she said, what's in y'all cup?
Water.
Oh, here we go. Candace said, what's in y'all cups? Candace said, I ain't gonna let you forget this time. Because you ain't about to be talking smack to me. All right, here we go. Cindy says she has water. Coco got that good old high quality H2O also. Nessa, hey Nessa, got some tea. Deb, hey Deb. Deb has quality H2O also. Raspberry tea as usual. Oh, look at this. This is fancy. Hot white cocoa with caramel drizzle. Ooh. Beyonce. Welcome. All right. We got Starbucks midnight drink. What is a Starbucks midnight drink?
Sounds dark.
Sounds dark. Like I like it. And we got Kool-Aid. Listen, Kool-Aid. Period.
Kool-Aid, baby.
Period. Y'all, today is Mother's Day, and we thank you for spending it with us. I didn't know, but I was assuming that, it would just be a regular chill day and that you guys may not want company. But I got some messages and they was like, come on, it don't matter what we got going on.
It was like FDK.
And I was like, FDK. You know what? FDK. You know what? It's not. I don't know if y'all
right, because it's your day. You're with them every day. Why I need to be with them today?
I don't remember if you guys remember last year's episode, but last year I was completely hot on Mother's Day. I think Coco, you weren't around, but my kids cooked for me.
I think I was here, honey.
I don't think so. I think you went out of town or something.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe you weren't around like that, but
it's fine.
But the kids cooked, and then I had to clean up the kitchen. Oh, I was hot like fire. Hot. So I didn't have to cook today. Did any of you cook?
Yeah.
What you cook?
Well, I put a roast in the thing. So I browned it, seasoned it, browned it and everything, and threw it in the thing, and it's cooking. But then I ate the chicken wings that I had cooked last night, which were really good. But yeah. Child, I didn't get out the bed though until
9 o'clock.
No, it was like maybe 2.
Oh, that was good. Me too.
I didn't go to bed till 6 though, but yeah.
Wait, Shawana said she had fruit punch mixed with a hint of lemonade. That sounds good and juicy.
Oh, that does sound good.
It does. Sherry said no, her daddy and her husband cooked that.
Oh, that's right.
And Deb said that her sister cooked and she just ate. We had a crab ball. What y'all eat over there, Danny?
Girl, I missed the grill, so that's what we did.
That's what I said.
Shit. Give me a shout shit off the grill. Mustard and hot sauce.
Listen, that's all you need.
Delicious. So shout out to all the moms and all the mom figures. I want to go ahead and just start that day off. Even if you are a stepmom, a bonus mom, a wannabe mom, a auntie mom, a godmama, all y'all, we just gonna say happy Mother's Day. We appreciate you and we recognize your sacrifice. It is definitely FDK from here on out. So if you want to be all sentimental and such, I don't know if that's the place for you to be. Because we
also the fur baby mamas. Shout out to y'all too, because you know what? Y'all know Dominic is a pain in the ass. And if y'all got an orange cat, y'all's is too. So happy Mother's Day to y'all.
Okay, you know.
Because they expensive and pains in the ass.
They are. They
FDC.
FDC. F them cats. F them kids. Monica Wood said, no cooking here. Happy Mother's Day, baby mama. And Becca.
Yeah, pumpkin mom.
Monica said, no cooking here. My daughter and granddaughter took me on a picnic at the what they say, arboretum. What? Arboretum. All right, my bad. Yeah. You know I can't listen. I'll fuck up a word.
You've heard me read out loud.
And I love it.
I don't know. I haven't heard you read her out loud in a while. So can we do that again?
Can we get a redo? Okay. Nessa said she's a fur mama, and she said pumpkin's mine. Oh. And listen, Monica understand we are FDK on most days. Period. Team FDK.
But they ain't no different.
So I have a crazy question. What planner supply or planner habit that you have remind you of your mom?
This is hard.
Is it hard?
Well, go ahead.
I think like trying to think about it because my mom is not a planner per se, but she's an envelope writer. You know, people who write little notes on the back of envelopes.
Yep.
But it would drive her crazy if she misspelled something and she had to cross it off. Like it really bothered her if it wasn't written perfectly. So I guess that I inherited that from her because it really does. But like I get over it, but it does bother me when I have to like scratch out a word.
Girl, the thing that got me the best, Season released these Band-Aids, and it says like not a mistake or save the art. Girl, I put that Band-Aid over that bitch in a heartbeat. Oh, look at how cute this Season match. Yeah. Are we getting the rest of the colorways with these Band-Aids? She was like, sure. Tell me what color you want. Thank you. I need
that's a good idea.
It's a cute little Band-Aid.
That would definitely be my mama because she'd be like, let's keep moving.
So what about you, Coco?
I don't know, because my mom is not a planner. She was definitely right down next to the phone with whatever is right there. She didn't plan out anything. We just did.
We just did.
And she's still that way now. Only thing she plans is her TV shows. So it probably would be what do you call it? The habit tracker thing for the
okay. Like, I'm gonna watch Judy every day at 4:00.
She watched Ratchet TV. My mama like loving hip hop, Tyler Perry, all that stuff. That's my mama.
I always wonder, like, I know my mama would probably be all into Tyler Perry because we used to go to his plays all the time. Like that was her shit. Like, get dressed up, let's go to the play. So I wonder, but my mama stayed on them goddamn soap operas, baby.
Yeah, she can tell you about it every
day.
Oh God.
yeah, that was us. That's how I knew Victor Newman. Because baby, we stayed home 11 o'clock every day.
Yeah.
So, and still today, my mama, how old is my mom? 82, 81? I don't know, something like that.
Did you call your mom today?
Yeah, I talked to her this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, and we argue every day. I keep her young. We're about just finding stuff to argue with her about and make her think. And but yeah, child, she could tell you about every Real Housewives franchise. Yeah, my mama's one of those people when you're a bad person in the show, she hates you in real life.
In real life.
Listen, my Mike made Sheila drive up that mountain.
Yes. Well, I'm still upset with Mike too, but yeah. But that's my mom.
And the one who dated them kids over
on TV, that's who they are.
You know who I'm talking about, light skin, Michael Ealy.
Yes.
Yes.
For Color Girls.
I don't fool with you. Every time I see you, you drop them kids. You drop them kids. Well, my mom was an actual planner. And I think that's what I got from her. Like having the big notebook zipped up. She had all the phone numbers, all the random notes, all the sticky notes, all the nice pens. Like that's where I got my love for pens from. And so I enjoyed that. I think that's definitely what I got from my mom. She worked at Bell South.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So she was like the office manager. She was the person who sent the dudes up on the poles. So she did all the office ordering. So she would always buy me an extra pack of purple pens. I would have the Flair pens before I knew they was Flair. I just knew they was like the marker pens and they were really cute. So it was, I think that's what I got from her. Candace said that she got collecting pens and notebooks. Deb said she got a damn pair of scissors in her pocketbook. Well, hers, just like her mama, except hers is a backpack. Sherry said her mom loves her spreads and she loves sending out cards, and she wrote messages inside. That's cute. Nessa said, Mom's not a planner. Nessa, I don't know what you sound like. I should listen to you one day. Mom's not a planner, but she always has a pen in her purse. So I always have a pen in my purse. My dad was kind of like that too. My dad said a Morehouse man always had a pen on him, period. So you just always got a pen. Cherie said notebooks. My mom has always had a notebook writing songs, scriptures, and bills. I don't want to put no bills. Every time she went to the store, she was buying a notebook, pens, and a highlighter. Ooh, I'm telling you, these parents are behind me. Behind us in our stationary addictions. Beyond the Gates has me back on my soap opera kick. I heard about that one, and I think that's the one I want to see. Is that the newest one?
Yeah.
I want to watch that. All right, so.
But is it daily or is it weekly? Like, I don't want to have to wait. Like, can I just start binging it today? Can somebody tell me?
Go back in the day.
I don't like because
daily. You got to go back in the day, like daily things again. I mean, you know,
I could do daily because I could get 5 of them done in a weekend or something. But I don't want to have to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait till they come on next week. Because I lose interest real quick. You know, my brain.
Squirrel. Yeah. Okay. So we all know moms juggle all the things, right? All the things parents. I mean,
thanks,
now that we're older, parent schedules, children's schedule. I mean, because we're kind of like in the middle, right? Like we're old enough to still need to do our parent stuff, still need to do our kids stuff. Some of us grandkids. And so as moms, we do a whole heap of stuff. So of course today we got Judge Danny in the building because we it's Team FDK and FD's mamas too. So we about to do some fun judging with Judge Danny. So Judge Danny returning to preside over planner court for Mother's Day docket.
Woo!
I can't play my song. I mean, I can probably play it. Dun, 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 dun.
Did the last one get copyrighted?
I think it did, but I didn't want to take the chance. Dun, 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 dun. Have y'all ever seen those reels when the people be dancing like the sounds?
Yeah. You are crazy.
Okay, sorry. All right, Judge Danny. You don't judge. I mean, listen, this is a judgment zone.
Free. Judgment free.
Well, now, because we got to judge these mamas.
Oh, yeah. We're going to judge right now.
Judge these mamas. It's a judgment free zone against me today. How about that? It's my day to be judgment free.
Always.
Okay, sorry. Y'all knew this song? Y'all know what song I'm doing?
Yes, we know this song.
Oh, okay. I mean, I ain't know. I thought maybe I need to play it again.
No.
Yeah. No. We got it. That was almost as bad as Ice-T's acting.
I mean, it was up there.
It was up there.
Yes, because baby Ice-T is horrible.
Terrible. He played the same role in everything he played.
In everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Everything.
And they
He
just
almost
keep
as
it because
bad
it
as
works.
like
It actually works. It
Issa
works.
Rae.
Oh God.
That reminds me of like Terrence Howard. He's himself in every role.
And Tiffany Haddish.
Mm-hmm.
But Terrence Howard, even though he's himself, he's an actor. And you know, Ice-T just needs to just be home with his wife and baby. But whatever.
He used to have a show. What was that show on? It was like a court TV show or something. It was like,
oh, he did.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, Sherry, girl, congratulations.
Listen, go ahead, Sherry.
Go ahead, Sherry.
We're going to Chicago.
Yes.
Listen.
Baby, we done planned everything. All we need is tickets to the event.
Right. We need that. We need CPC to come on through. See, hey, Luz, we see you.
Yes.
We the realist already. We ready. Okay,
we done planned everything. Hotel, party time, everything. Just
we did. The realist gonna get together and we're gonna have a good old time while we there.
We're gonna have a real good time.
All right. Judge Danny, it's your turn. Sorry.
I mean, the way you just threw me in there.
Hey, that's why you're here.
Yeah, it's your show. It's your show today.
It is not.
It is, girl.
Let's
do this.
Listen.
I'm so excited.
All right, so we just hopping straight into planning court, correct?
Listen. Why not? It's a good fun day today. We ain't got, it's Mother's Day. We can do what we want.
I should do like Sherry and ask for that shit.
We do what we want around here.
We do what we want around here.
All right, folks. Well, if you weren't here last time, if you don't know what planning court is, basically I'll read you a story. You tell me whether or not this person is guilty. And then we overall decide whether or not that person is or is not guilty. So let's get started.
Do we get to dish out punishments?
If you want to.
Yes.
I'm here for y'all. Whatever y'all want from me.
Yes.
Here for us. The court will allow it.
The court will allow. Thank you, Judge.
Hey. Each story will increase in whatness, like what the
spiciness.
Not necessarily spice, but craziness levels, depending. So let's start it off with something very simple. I have two stories for y'all that are very mild, and then we're gonna hop into the crazier stuff.
Okay.
So first one is, am I the asshole for using my Mother's Day gift card on planner supplies instead of taking the family to brunch? It was her gift.
No, hell no.
It was her gift. They were all hungry, and she chose Hobonichi.
Yeah. Listen, what y'all was gonna do if I hadn't gotten this money?
Facts. What are you gonna do? How you was gonna eat before?
Right. Yeah.
First of all, it's my gift.
Hello.
My turn.
So no, you're not the asshole.
Listen,
they not hungry. They just want to go out. Well, it's not your day. You go on another day. For now, take your ass in the kitchen.
I'm about to say Mother's Day, Mother's Day is for whatever that mom wants to do. If she decides she wants to go out with y'all, then that's what y'all do. If she says she want to spend her stuff on what she want to spend it on, that's her prerogative. She get one day out the year.
How you gonna give me something and tell me how to spend it? Out of here with that.
First of all, who want to go out on Mother's Day and be in all that traffic?
Thank you. Show me you love me by making me wait for my food to get to the table. Girl, bye. Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, y'all save it.
I want to be in the house. I want to be in the house, chilling.
And not be bothered.
And not be bothered. Yeah. So this kind of reminds me. So a coworker was retiring, right? And so she's a chef, she's older, but she's retiring for the second time. And of course, as the English department, we collect money. They wanted to buy her a set of really expensive dishes. And we was like, no, she don't want no damn dishes. Why would she want dishes to go cook for people when all of her kids have moved out the house, blah, blah, blah. Let's just give her the money to like a gift card to like the airplane and she can go travel. They're like, well, she doesn't travel. Yeah, bitch, because she works every day. I'm sure now that she's about to retire, she would love to get the hell on. Why would she want to cook? I don't want no household gift. My mama told me that. Don't give me no microwave. Don't give me no dishes. We don't want that. So I kind of feel like that with, you know, what you were talking about with as far as like taking the kids out with my gift card. Absolutely not.
No. Nope. So that's a no.
Yeah, I think we all agree that she was not wrong for that. What do you say, Judge Danny?
I'm gonna have to hit it with a not guilty, because once it's your gift, you can do whatever you want to do with it.
And you
shouldn't be guilted into doing what other people want you to do with it. Don't give it to me. Buy it for yourself and keep it if that's the case.
Exactly. Take yourself out to eat. Don't give it.
Not guilty. Period.
That's my verdict, and we're gonna stick with it.
I love it. Okay. All right.
All right, y'all. Next one. Am I the asshole for canceling family plans so that I can go to a planner meetup on Mother's Day weekend? It is for my mental health, but my family is saying that I am selfish. Am I the asshole?
FDK. FDK. It is literally, quite literally in the name. It's my day. I don't want to spend it with you. What I'm supposed to do with these other 364 days? Are you going to give me those and take this one?
If you're lucky, they'll give you your birthday. You might get 2 days out the year.
Listen, I don't.
Yeah, but they want to tell you how to use them.
My birthday is Christmas Eve. I don't get that. I am family down for Christmas Eve every year. You don't
like people who have Valentine's Day birthdays or any holiday birthdays. Because how many people's birthday fall on Mother's Day when it shifts?
Yeah.
Right. Just like Thanksgiving and shit. Yeah. Not guilty.
All right. I say not guilty.
Not guilty. No. Weta said no. Sherry said not guilty. We got absolutely not. Kristen says she has a friend that goes to a hotel by herself every year for Mother's Day weekend. That sounds lovely.
I saw a couple people on TikTok whose husbands sent them to a hotel for the weekend and just kept the kids. Yeah, thank you. And people like, oh my God, I would feel so guilty. Guilty about what? Child, the way my phone would be on do not disturb, baby. Figure it out, dude. I'm not a doctor, so don't call me. Call an ambulance.
Okay, I always joke about. Speaking of, I want to. I don't know how to say this, but okay. So I'm always talking about yeeting them kids like FDK. So it was funny because the very next day I received a package in the mail for Erica Lynn. I think I have an idea of who sent me this, but they have not replied to my message. Sandy, is this you? Because I believe it's you. It says, Mom, no matter how hard life gets, at least you don't have ugly kids. And they got my homie yeeting the kids. It was perfect. It was like yeet, and I was like, So yeah, I don't know.
And just FYI, you can only say FDK when you actually take care of them kids.
Right.
If you don't take care of them kids.
Yeah, that's just your mantra anyway.
Right.
We gotta be specific.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Specific. Michelle said she stayed home. She used Matthew's credit card for her and Luke, but I got my parents, Luke, Matthew, and I boba tea. That was sweet.
Yeah, that's nice. You're so
Sandy
sweet.
said nope. Sandy, you did do that. I don't know who else would have did it. I don't know. Somebody should show themselves approved.
Well, if you're guilty of sending her the cup, she loved it.
I did. I still do. And I actually meant to drink out of it today, but I was asleep and couldn't.
It is adorable. It's
It is cute.
Baby, them kids. Listen, we be worried. Okay.
Baby.
All right, Fanny.
All right, let's get down to it. Am I the asshole for saying no to the name? My husband and I got married very young. He was 22 and I was 20. It was love at first sight. We never had kids because we just wanted to live a little before taking the big step. But unfortunately, we didn't get that far. He passed away 3 years later. 4 years after his passing, I met a guy who is now my husband. And we are trying to conceive. Excuse me, y'all. Even though I've remarried, I'm still very close to my previous in-laws. I still attend family functions and send gifts on holidays. Well, recently I was invited over for dinner with my previous in-laws at the dinner, my sister-in-law announced that she and her husband were expecting a boy and wanted to honor my late husband by naming their son after him. I was shocked and I didn't say anything at the moment. Later that night, I stepped outside for some fresh air and was approached by my ex-sister-in-law asking if I was okay. I told her no, and that I would like her to not name their baby after my late husband because my current husband and I are trying to conceive. And what if we wanted to use the name? After we exchanged a few words, she stormed into the house, and a few minutes later, her mom came out and asked me to leave. I did, but I left in tears. I lost my place. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. The next day I woke to text messages from my sister-in-law or ex-sister-in-law saying that she's no longer interested in keeping in touch. When I tried to call her, I realized she blocked my number. I spoke with my husband about it, and he said that he can kind of see why she wanted to go no contact. Mm-hmm. I don't think I did anything wrong, but my husband, best friend, and ex-mother-in-law all disagree. So I just need to know, am I really the asshole for saying no to the name?
Yeah, Coco disagreed too. Because, girl, who... Now listen.
Gabby is so Coco.
Now this is too much. I had, I've been married a few times. So my first ex-husband and I don't like each other, but that didn't stop me from liking his family. I still hung out with his family. Me and my next husband even went on a cruise with his family. However, ain't no way in the world I'd be like, oh no, you can't use that name because which I wasn't gonna have any more babies, but even still, some things you just gotta let go. He's gone, girl. I know it wasn't her ex and he passed away, but come on. Mm-hmm. No. No, ma'am. And that new man needs to get some running shoes on.
First of all, what new man? Why would your new man want to name a new baby
after
your old proverbial new baby that ain't even here, a possible new baby after your old man, regardless of how he died?
Yeah. Mm-mm. That husband.
I don't know about that.
Nah. Yeah, she the asshole. Guilty.
I think
she should get the chair.
I think Kristen said a sister should be able to honor her brother, and I absolutely believe that. Like,
yes,
ain't no way. Bianca said she trying to keep her dead ex-husband name from his family. Right.
Yes.
That just sounds rude. Why would your current husband want the name of your deceased? Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Miss Shireen. Sherry said, not sure. Hard call.
No, Sherry, call me, baby.
I would love to hear more about that. If Sherry can
expound on that.
Yeah.
I'm interested in
yeah, that's her brother, and both kids can be named after the same person. Right. If y'all wanted to do half and, both of y'all could do it, but I don't think you should say absolutely not. Like, that's her brother. He was her brother before he was your husband. He wasn't even your husband that doggone long.
Yeah, I think them people was even asking you
permission.
Yeah, it was an announcement, and she just came to check on.
Yeah, that's some toxic shit. She gotta go.
Coco said yes. Sorry, Shawana said. Coco Shawana said, yes, the asshole. Why would you want to hurt the second husband? He might want a junior. Exactly. Sandy said yes. Danielle said very unhealthy. Shireen said, hey girl. And Candace said, yes, she is guilty. I am with y'all on that. Sherry, we waiting on your reply, but I would like to know what Judge Danny thinks while we're waiting.
I'm gonna have to go on and hit her with guilty. And if this is the first guilty we've gotten here. All the other ones were not guilty. So I'm gonna have to hit her with a guilty. Number one, because that is her. If you pay attention to the story, like most of you all call it, that's her in-laws. So the person that passed away was their biological blood, not hers. So they have every right to the name, and you've also moved on and you've married somebody new. And I feel like if you do something like that, then you should take whatever your current husband has and move forward with that, and not necessarily keep trying to hold on to the past, even though you love them. And I'm sure he was a very nice guy, but unfortunately your time with him has come to an end, and it's time to move forward with the new man that you were seeing. So I'm gonna have to hit her with I'm gonna have to hit her with a guilty. We don't do that. We don't dictate it. But I also want to let you guys know that I read some of the comments that were under this story, and there was one person who felt as though she was not wrong, 100% not wrong. And the reason why she felt that way was because she said losing a husband or a spouse is worse than losing a sibling. And when I tell you, the people jumped down baby girl's throat because they were like, it depends on the relationship. You can't do a blanket statement like that.
Yeah.
And some other people said some very extra not so nice things that I won't repeat on here. But I'm gonna have to go with guilty. Yeah, you're wrong for that. Clearly, they had a very close relationship for her to want to do it. You should allow her to honor her brother in that way.
And that person who disagreed or who agreed with her was her, just from a different account.
Like, sis, is this shoe?
Yeah, girl, just stop, because you're the only one who thinks this is okay. But no, I'm sure there's other people out there that's like her, but I think that's just foul. And that husband needs to be looking at her
sideways, like why?
Sherry said, sister has a right to name her baby after her. It's her brother, Sherry, not her son. It's her brother. I'm sentimental, so I kind of think it might be okay. I do agree that the current husband would want the baby named after him.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. If I had another kid right now, I'm sure that it would have, not that I'm ever going to have one, please don't get your hopes up. But if I were to have another kid, I do think that there would be some form of Christy in my name. Matter of fact, the fact that my fake name is Erica Lynn comes from Christy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I could imagine wanting to do that for my sister. But I just couldn't imagine doing it to my wife, like my husband. Right.
Yeah.
And I'm with you. I hate when people want to compare grief. Yeah. Grief is different. Relationships are different. Grief is different. And I don't think that there should be a comparison between losing a husband, losing a sibling, even a BFF, because you don't know how close BFFs are. You know what I'm saying? Or even somebody who wasn't neither one of them things. They could have touched you immensely and you never know. So it's no comparison. It's not the grief Olympics. It's not
right.
We don't have to compare all of that. Shireen Youngblood says, I understand staying in contact with his family, but not the name thing. They all suffered a loss. Agree.
Yeah.
She said they didn't want any kids. Right. They didn't want no kids yet because they were still young.
Uh-huh.
So you lost that right to name that. I mean, you didn't lose the right, but I mean, you missed out your chance, baby.
It's not necessarily like you lost the right to do it, but you missed that opportunity. Like, that's what life is, right? It's moments. And sometimes you miss the moments, and you miss that moment.
Sometimes you miss the moment, and she missed it. So go on with yourself, girl.
Youngblood, listen, it's a whole bunch of names out there. It's a whole bunch of, it's Erica Lynn, it's Riri, it's whatever you want to call me this week. You know, if you know, you know. Sherry also said, I went through something similar with this issue with my cousin. Naming my son after my grandfather caused a little trouble. But that's what I'm saying. That's still your grandfather, right? Like you're still in the family. It's not like a ex granddaddy. He not your ex granddaddy. He's still your granddaddy. So
yeah,
okay.
I can see. I can see where it would cause friction between blood relatives, where it's like, I want that name, I want that name, I want to honor them, I want to honor them. But when you're talking about in-laws, somebody who's not even an in-law of you any longer,
right?
that, like
you want to honor them, get a tattoo. I'm of the mindset, which is not, it's not different than anything else that it differs from what a lot of people believe, is everybody their own name and their own identity. That's the way I see things. Because I cannot stand people comparing people because they have the same name or the namesake or whatever. But I also get that why people want to do it. But get a tattoo.
I ain't mad at it.
I mean, get a tattoo and give the kid their own identity, because this kid is branded already and they ain't even here. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Listen, or you could have a junior who ain't never met the senior.
Hello. Yeah. And it just be down to 4 and 5 of them. It's like, Lord have mercy, y'all couldn't think of one name.
He said, yes, Coco. Get a tattoo. Wita said, really, she should not have even asked her. It was her brother. It's her baby. Right. The sister-in-law is no longer a part of her family, period.
Well, she didn't ask her. So to clarify, she didn't ask her.
She didn't even ask her. She just mentioned
she was just, it was check on the conversation.
Yeah, she just went to check on her outside to see if she was okay, but she didn't ask for permission, and it seemed like she don't care because she blocked her.
Yeah, she blocked her. I don't blame her. I don't get this toxicity out of your life. Let it go.
Let it go, like Elsa.
Yes.
Do we have a punishment for her? What could her punishment be?
Well, I gave her death, but y'all do what you want.
Death? That was.
Well, I gave her the chair. Now, whether she goes or not, that's between her and God.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I was just gonna let her use a pen that skipped for a long time.
Okay. We're not doing real. I'm sorry. I'm going straight to the courthouse, the real courthouse. I'm sorry.
Said we about to do some real. There's going to be some real consequences.
Yeah, she needs a real consequence.
Right.
Yeah.
A slap.
I'm gonna go ahead. You know how when you have some, you know how you bought some stickers. I don't know if this happened to anybody else, but you know how you bought some stickers and they don't stick quite right, or when you try to pull
you can't get them off.
Yeah, because it's not cut correctly.
Yeah, that's what she needs.
I think that's what she needs.
Get off stickers.
Waste all your money, sis. Spend all that money. You can't use not name sheet.
Not one of them. Hey, it's a shop I'm looking at. I'm looking at you because I see you. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I think it's
fair. Kristen said punishment. Name the baby after the sister-in-law. You know what? I'm gonna name you after somebody who blocked me years ago. Sherry said punishment. She has to write, I will not name my child after my dead husband 100 times. Period. Hand cramp like Bart Simpson at the beginning and the end of each episode. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Fanny.
All right. This is the last one, y'all. Am I the asshole for telling my sister she's not a real mom?
I know.
28-year-old female and a mother of 2. My sister is a 30-year-old female, and we don't have the best relationship and tend to butt heads. We love each other, but we don't like each other very much. I honestly just hate being around her because she always has to make everything about her. On my birthdays, she will start a fight with our parents. And when I graduated from college, she'd announced that she'd broken up with her boyfriend. It's just been a mess dealing with her. Anyway, I gave her a call and told her I'd like to throw a small brunch party for all of the mothers of the family. Our mother, obviously, our 2 aunts, my wife, and a cousin who's been like a sister to both of us, and asked her if she could order 6 flower bouquets to present them all at the brunch. She then said that we needed 7, not 6. I thought she was including me and immediately said it wasn't necessary because I didn't need them. I was honoring the other moms. I didn't want to honor myself. She got very pissy and said that the 6th would be for her, or the 7th. I don't know.
Yeah.
The 7th would be for her. I was confused because she doesn't, nor did she ever want kids, or as she likes to call them, gross little crotch goblins. Oh. She said she deserved a bouquet because she was a fur mom and she should be celebrated as well. I disagreed, and then she called me judgmental and a bigoted asshole. It caught me off guard, and I just hung up in her face. I asked my wife if those things were true, and she said no. But I just can't shake off my sister's words. It really hurt my feelings. So I am here to ask you all, am I the asshole?
Okay, I think I got confused somewhere. So she has kids or she doesn't have kids? This the girl who's writing the thing.
The 30-year-old, so the older sister, the person she's talking about, she doesn't have kids. She doesn't like kids based off of the context. She never wanted kids. She don't like.
But she wants to be included in the Mother's Day thing because she has animals.
Yeah, she has fur babies, so she feels like, because the one who's writing the post, she wants to throw this brunch for all of the special mothers in her life, and she was trying to get her sister involved, and she asked if she could call and make the arrangement to get the bouquets so that each of these moms could get a bouquet of flowers. The sister said, wait, no, we need more than that because, whatever.
Yeah. And she wants to be
her. And that's when she was like, oh no, I don't want to be honored. This is for them. And she said, oh no, bitch, it's for me, basically.
Yeah.
It's for me. Like, I'm a fur mom, I should be honored. So it kind of threw her off because she was like, but you never said you wanted kids. Like, you don't like kids. So
yeah, I think in a situation like this, that doesn't count. I mean, look, I love my cats, but it's not that situation, though. So I think, I mean, I don't know, it's hard, but
this one's a tough one. I think if it was actually, I'm gonna just wait to share my thoughts.
Yeah, so I think with the fur animals, I would say no, but like, say you had a husband who had kids and you have now taken over as the or you were helping to raise the kids or something. I could see that, but like not, I don't know. This is hard, but I would say no.
Listen, I'm going to absolutely say she is not guilty and her sister is an asshole. Only because the first thing that she said was, my sister has to make everything about her. So if it wasn't a pattern of behavior, then I might be like, maybe she's feeling a little left out. Maybe I still would say no, because I'm not buying you one for no animals. And I was, really kind of deferring to the comments because Michelle loved dogs. Y'all, if y'all don't know nothing else about Michelle is Planet, baby, she loved her dog. And the first thing she said was, you can't claim no dog on taxes. So if Michelle saying it, if she loves dogs, then hell no. I'm gonna have to go with my girl Michelle. Michelle is listen, it's a tough day when Michelle is the voice of reason.
When Michelle said,
Michelle said, she said, no, you don't have kids. You do not get a bouquet. And like I said, because she always tries to make it about her, like you couldn't have said
and this is not about her animals. So
exactly. It's about honoring the generations before you.
And she don't even like kids. She don't like real kids. So yeah.
You call them crotch goblins.
Well, I mean, they are, but I get
that's what I'm saying. But at least we love our cooch fruit and shoot them.
Yeah. I love my cooch fruit. Yeah.
About to say, wouldn't replace them for anything.
Wouldn't replace them anywhere, but it's always Team FDK. Okay.
But I also wouldn't replace my cats. I wouldn't get rid of my cats, and y'all know Dominic get on my nerve.
I mean, we know, but you're not asking.
But I do. Don't expect anybody to be like, "Oh, happy Mother's Day for your 5 kids," when I really only gave birth to 3. So yeah, I get it.
Right. Nessa said not guilty. Candace said not guilty. Bianca said you can call your animals your kids if you want, but you don't get a Mother's Day bouquet. Shireen said, I don't know why I thought that was Danielle. Shireen said, if this is a fur mom event, sure, be honored. However, this is about human children. Wita agrees with Bianca. Danielle said exactly. Sherry said not guilty. And Young Blood said that older sister said FTK, period. And Danielle said she didn't have to attack her sister, and like Riri said, she was an a-hole to the sister. She was. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, Judge Danny, what do you think?
I'm just gonna say, based off of the context of the entire post, what you just said, Erica, was definitely one of the points that I picked up on. This is a pattern of behavior. You always have to make it about you. You always have to insert some type of conflict and something that's positive if it's not directly about you. And at the end of the day, like, yes, we believe in honoring all forms of motherhood, right? The moms who want to conceive, the moms who've lost, the moms, all types of moms. We try to honor them. But to a certain extent, when it comes to the fur baby moms, I feel like it's a gray area.
Cutoff. Yeah.
It's a gray area because you have some people who have fur babies for different reasons as to why, they decide to take on that role. But with this particular sister, she calls them gross crotch goblins. She said she never wanted kids. If you never wanted kids, you made that choice. Why would you want to be honored at a Mother's Day event when you decided you never wanted to be a mother?
The gross crotch goblins.
Like, why? I don't understand. Like, what? Why? Like, why?
Yeah. And it's one thing to even just call them crotch goblins or cooch fruit or cooter shooters or whatever, but you put gross in front of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between like our loving, than that gross. So yeah,
like she said, like it was low key kind of disgusting. Like kids are like, ooh, like why are you here?
Exactly.
As if you weren't a child once upon a time yourself. But I'm gonna have to go with, as far as the sister who asked the question, I don't think she's guilty at all. I honestly, I think she has every right to be confused, because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like she's just confused and hurt by it. And it's a tough situation to be in, especially when you're already harboring feelings, because she did say that they love each other, but they don't get along. They bump heads a lot. So it's a very complicated relationship to start with, and to be called something like that, especially when you know deep in your heart that's not your character, that's hurtful. So I'm going to have to hit with a not guilty. As far as the other sister, though, I'm going to need her to go to therapy and figure some shit out. You need to talk to somebody, because for you to feel like you have to be the center of attention all the time.
Yeah, at every turn.
You need to figure out what the root of that is.
I also think, I can also completely identify with when your character is in question. That really, it dig deep for me. I can't say for nobody else, but for me, it really digs deep, because how dare you fuck with me heavy and then have to question, are you a loyal friend? Are you this? Are you that? You shouldn't have to question that. You should know. If I'm over here trying to plan a whole event for these, generational auntie moms and family members, why would you even consider me trying to be a dick to you? You know what I'm saying? Let me hold up my sticker. Don't be a fucking So yeah.
And just for FYI, for you fur moms out there, the second Saturday of May is the day that we celebrate the fur moms.
Yes.
The second Saturday of May every year is the fur mom celebration. So if you don't know, now you know.
But that was yesterday.
That was yesterday. So happy Fur Mama Day
yesterday.
Kristen said, look, she was the one in charge of buying the bouquet. If she believed fur moms count, then she could have just bought herself some flowers. Sorry.
It would have been like, who are these for me?
They're for me. And then everybody would have been able to see how much of an asshole she was.
Yeah.
You bought yourself?
Oh, these are
okay,
cute.
girl. Okay.
That
yeah. So
I do have a question for you guys with a story like this, if I may ask. Like for you, Riri and Coco. We talk about like the main characters of the story, but what about these side characters? Like in this story, she is married. She has a wife. How would you feel if your wife came home feeling that way? Because reading this story kind of broke my heart because I know how it feels to have your character question when you know that's not who you are. How would you feel if you saw your wife like that or your spouse like that coming to you broken? Like, what would you do?
Well, yeah, and that's why that's literally what causes issues between spouses and in-laws or friends or whatever. Because once somebody fuck with my man, my kids, my friends, you're dead to me now. And I don't care if they ever start to speak to you again. We good. I'll never talk to you again, and I don't have a problem with that. So that's the problem. So, and that's why I'm very careful if me and my husband have an issue. I'm very careful about sharing that in all details because I'm gonna be fine tomorrow. And now you ain't never gonna want to be in our presence anymore. So you gotta be careful about that. And so anyway, but if you're really that hurt and broken, that's not gonna be something that you can unsee or hide for a very long period of time. And again, this chick seemed like she's a you know what, so they probably need to cut her off. She needs to be blocked.
Take advice from the first sister-in-law. Block her.
Yep.
Immediately. Well, my first response would it really be, you want me to fight him? Like that is my and that's a real question. You want me to fight him? Because I'll be their ass. Sister, cousin, co-worker, next door neighbor. I mean, even me, because even when my character was questioned, the first thing I said was, I want to drive, I want to fight, I want to push them over, I want to stomp them out and drive the fuck back home. Like that's my immediate
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but also, I am the type that I'll still fool with you, but I know how I fool with you now. I know what you think, so I already know. Like I'm just gonna be cordial. I'm just gonna be surface level. It's never gonna be nothing like deep or anything like that. It's hello.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Like now you know. Now I know where to put you.
Yeah, and that's where I put them out. I'm not about to. You're not gonna get a chance to upset me and my homegirls no more.
Not me and my homegirls. Michelle said yesterday was also Mother's Day for Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, and Belize.
Yeah.
So
learn something new. I didn't know that.
Cumpleaños de mama. I don't know.
Yeah.
De mama.
Everybody don't celebrate it. All countries don't celebrate it the same day.
Hello, son. Welcome.
Is he there?
It time for your nightly cup of ice? All right. So just so y'all know, if y'all hear it in the background, it's Mommy's little fat snacks getting his ice water. Every episode,
he is regimented.
He is on a schedule. It's like the episode can't happen. It's like a segment.
It is.
You should turn it into a game. Let's all put our place bets on what time is going to happen.
Yeah, what time he's going to come. Let me text him so I can get him to get close to my
Okay, you got his number. Okay, so I had a question for Fanny, or for the audience, or for everybody. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave you guys out. Quick questions, and then we can wrap it up for our good FDK Mother's Day episode. So, if you could give your mom or the mother figure in your life a planner sticker, what would it say?
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Oh, that was so sweet.
That's what it's gonna have to say, because my mama is living the dream. My mama is on vacation as we speak. I want to be like her.
Living the dream.
Mine would say something like, because every time my mom would get mad about something, or she's mad with us, her thing is, it just behooves me how whatever.
So that's not even what behooved me. What behooved me was.
Yes. Well, listen, I'll never forget. I was in high school. It was Mother's Day, and she wanted to do something. And I guess my plan has always been on Mother's Day to just chill. Honey, she was so behooved that day. We wound up getting up and going, taking her somewhere. But it was, girl, the way she came to that bathroom door and was behooved.
But it just behooves me.
But even till this day she'll say it, and it just cracks me up. Now I laugh about it. Back then it wasn't so funny, but now it just laughs. So it would have to be something with behooves.
I like that. Just get her a mug that says behooves. I think we should make her that and send it to her.
Yeah.
Or it behooves me and put behooves with a whole bunch of O's.
Yeah.
Let's make it. Sandy said hers would say, love you forevermore. Oh, I forgot to tell you that Ray said that she would have blocked them on everything and in real life will hate them openly afterward.
And then the smiley face at the end, all teeth.
Okay.
Love me so, Ray.
So Sandy said, love you forevermore. That's what she put on her cup for her mom, Dukes. Deb said the same thing that I got her on her mug for her coffee. She is strong. Christy said hers would say, is that on sale? Or you said clearance. Sandy also asked, can you please give the buy the coffee link or tell me how to get to it? The buy me a coffee link is in the bio on Instagram. I don't know if it's ever in the notes here or something, but I'll try and find it and send it to you, Sandy. Thank you for wanting to buy us a coffee. You can buy us coffee for Mother's Day. We like coffee. We like coffee and we like tea. We like and he like me. So step back. You don't shine. I get to beat your behind. I said last night and the night before. So if I had a sticker for my mom, hers would probably say, let's go bowling, because my mama bowled our whole life. Like, I was raised in the bowling alley. I was in a bowling league. My sister was in a bowling. Like, the whole family was in bowling leagues. And yeah, so my moms would probably say, let's go bowling. And I still like bowling. I'm gonna show a picture of my mom at the end and how we look just dead on each other. It was so creepy, y'all.
Y'all really do look just alike.
Did you see that picture? It was so creepy.
Y'all look just alike.
Okay, planner confession. Have you ever judged someone for their spread for the amount of stickers it did or did not have on it? Not for what they wrote, but for the amount of stickers it did or did not have on it.
In the beginning of my planner journey, I did. In the very beginning. I mean, new infant phase, I did. Because I was like, where do you write?
How do you write on that?
Oh God.
Where do you write? What do you mean? But that's when the deeper I got into the space, I was like, oh, okay, it's not just about making plans, it's also self-care. It's also a form of expression. So not now, but once upon a time I did, because I didn't get it. I get it now.
Song said only one planner. Is that what you would tell your mom?
No, that's the judging one.
Oh, that's the judging one. Only one planner. Oh, so you judge them if they have more than one?
No, I only judge one person.
Oh, she only judges one person's planner.
Oh.
I'm scared to ask. I don't even want to know.
You probably don't need to ask.
I need to know. Everybody says no. Kristen said not the amount, but where they put them and what they used. Okay. Candace said, yes, I did. With how many stickers? Sonya said no white space. Oh, I know who you're talking about now. Okay. I'm like, who is she? Okay. Sandy, of course, loves you. Look at this. Who is this? Candace said you judging me. And Christy said no. Now I have judged planners before because I did used to be like, how do you write on that? Where do you write? What do you do? But I also asked questions. So once I started asking questions and getting answers for the questions, it was like, oh, okay. Like those, the slick like overlay stickers. Mm-hmm. They're like glitter boxes and they're like clear. I'm like, what do you do with it? And then they told me, oh, you just put a box on top of it and then you write on the box. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. Oh, now they're like dainty plans. They just dab foil all over the place as opposed to the whole full box sticker. So, all right. Kristen also agrees with you. That's what I'm talking about, song. Ray said, I never judged, but regularly confused. I could never understand what I was looking at. I'm glad that we have brought you over to the dark side, Ray. Okay, and the last one. What is one piece of mom guilt that you would sentence to the trash pile?
Oof, there are just so many.
One piece of mom guilt that you would just dismiss forever and nobody ever had to worry about it again.
Missteps you make as a parent when we're not given a guide. But not now. Hold on. This is not for the parents who just don't give a damn. But because I hear my kids, they'll tell me stuff. Oh yeah, because you used to do this and you were like this and you were like that. Listen, nobody gave me a book. Y'all came out and it was off to the races. So I think that, and even now when they talk about it, I mean, they've had great lives and they're fine now, but you have guilt about those things because it's like, well, damn, did it mess them up because they're still talking about it, or are they just talking about it because it's just, a memory of theirs or whatever. So yeah, that would be it. That feeling bad for stuff that you were doing your best.
You ain't know no better.
Mm-hmm.
You did what you was taught to do, or what you learned to do.
What you knew to do,
what you knew to do until you did better. That's a good one.
Yeah.
What's that, fam?
I think I'm gonna have to go with God. Wait.
That was too deep for y'all. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. Don't ever apologize, because I feel like it's an important conversation to have. I feel like if you're a mom who really gives a shit, like you really invested in your babies and you want the best for them, it's hard. And there's a lot of things that weigh on your spirit. And I guess if I could get rid of one thing, it's like, don't ever second guess yourself. If your kids are at the forefront, and every decision you make, is to legit try to be a better version, whether it's self-care or not, because you're trying to pour into yourself to pour into them. Mm-hmm. Whatever decision that you make, if you are trying to make it to better your children, don't feel guilty about it, whether it goes right, whether it goes wrong. Basically, kind of piggybacking on what Coco said.
Yeah, you're trying.
You're doing a great job, whether you believe it or not.
Bitch, you're doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job.
Only if you give a shit. You have to give a shit. We ain't talking to the ones who don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. The comments. Danielle said, "Hey, Danielle, girl," said, "My mom always said kids don't come with a manual. They did their best. They did the best they could with the knowledge that they had." I'm sorry, I be trying to edit it when I say it. Ray said, "For the mamas that do their best, I love if they never thought anything else. No guilt over not doing enough, being enough, or providing enough, etc." Oh, that's such a good one. Don't ever think you can't take a break from your children. That's where I was gonna go. Ooh. Christy also said that part, I had no guidance, so I perpetuated the cultural lies with which I was raised. Ooh, shit. Now that's a good one. And Sherry said, parenting doesn't stop at 18. You damn right, because I don't give.
Oh God, it gets worse. When they little problems. When they're big problems.
Exactly. So my mom guilt one would absolutely be, I don't know. I harbor a lot of guilt, just period, just because I've just always sucked it in. It's that youngest child syndrome where you want everybody to get along. You don't want them to argue, blah, 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 blah. So for me, it's definitely don't feel bad for taking a break or needing a break. People used to talk so much shit because my son's father was so involved. He would get that baby on a Friday and I wouldn't see him again until the next Friday. And one time I went to go get him and he did not want to come with me. He cried. Baby, I pulled that car over, put him out and was like, get out, go back up there, go back up to your daddy. I don't care.
See ya.
And my feelings was hurt, but it took me a while to realize that why am I upset? Because his daddy actually want to spend some time with him. And he actually want to spend time with him. Like, what's the problem here? I had to check myself. But it was just my hurt. It was my ego. Like, dang, you've been away from me all this time and you still don't want to come home? Like, but after that, it was like, what? You going to be at dad's house next weekend? Bet.
Yeah.
Bet. Let me see if I can catch you a ride home. Who can I beg to get a ride home? Okay. So yeah, just take that time away from your kids, find things to do. And every time you go to the store, you do not have to buy for them if you buy for you.
Right.
You do
There's
not
so many of them.
Yeah, you do not have to buy for them as much as you buy for you or when you buy for you. Like it's okay for you to buy something for yourself, something that you need. It's something.
And it's also okay to car eat.
Oh yes,
it's okay to
car eat and still go home and cook for them. You can stop and get you something and treat yourself and sit in your car and relax.
And I feel like that's the bare minimum for yourself to just grab a meal real quick.
It's okay to do that.
I don't care what it is, a book, whatever it is, you get that car time. That car time is necessary. I miss car time sometimes. Yeah. Sitting in the driveway for 30 minutes.
Yes. Because when you get inside, ma. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah. Youngblood said, my second would be, you will do something wrong. Just learn from it. Kristen said, the decisions they make are not your fault. Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good
one. Christy said, Damon Wayne said it best. Grandkids are the time for our do-overs, period.
What? And it's the best.
Sherry said she car eats when she gets a chance. Sherry, I want you to car eat tomorrow or Wednesday when you drop off Bobby. I want you to go eat something in the car. I don't know if you got cash yet, but I'm gonna send you
everybody. That's your assignment for the week.
That's your assignment for the week.
We don't eat meals in the car.
Eat a meal in the car or at work. Somewhere without your kids. Yeah.
Enjoy something without feeling like, oh God, I should have brought them something. No, they can eat the spaghetti you cooked at home and you have yourself some chicken McNuggets or whatever it is.
Or poke bowl.
Yeah, poke bowl, Chipotle, whatever you want. So and it's okay for them to eat it's okay for them to eat McMamas.
McMamas, period. We got McDonald's at home. Sonya said, let them be mad. They will still love you.
They will.
That's the best one. Because, baby, I don't care nothing about you being mad. My mama told me no all the time. You'll be all right.
Also, if you're trying to unlearn certain behaviors, like if you're trying to unlearn things that you may have gone through as a kid and you don't want to put that on your child, it's okay to make mistakes in that too, because unlearning is just as hard as learning.
Yeah.
So, give yourself grace, mamas. Give yourself grace. The world is already hard enough on moms. They think we got plugs in our buttholes. I don't know what the hell this society is. Give yourself grace.
Please. What we said at the beginning of the year, we done with that. Yeah. We living our soft girl life. We not booked and busy. We not booked and busy.
Let me go ahead and put on.
Unless it's something that we want to do.
Unless it's something we want to do, right? But we're not just perpetuating that running, going. No, this is our year to sit out. We're gonna watch y'all do it this time. Ray said that she sits in the car for at least 15 minutes after every out and decompression time. Listen, period.
It is.
And Sherry, of course, agrees with Song.
Because we love Sonya.
They do. Y'all do. Listen, I love it for me.
They do love them some Sony.
But listen, when I say if her, I need y'all to be on my team, okay?
Well, no,
sure
that's what I was just about to tell you. We ain't never gonna have your side over hers.
But why? I'm your friend first.
I mean, I'll have your back in private, but in public, it's gonna have to be something.
It's gonna have to be her. Sorry.
All right.
Sorry, not sorry.
I know I got somebody in these comments who gonna be on my. Listen, I love these Pokeballs, and I'm gonna have one this week. I had a whole week without Pokeballs this week.
Girl, her and these Pokeballs. She gonna have a Pokeball in the car this week.
Not in the car. I'm gonna have it at work.
Okay, well, at work.
Because I ain't got no car. But I'm gonna have it at work. So y'all, whether you are team FDK, team mom goals, team whatever, mom guilt, mom goals, we're not doing mom guilt. We're just gonna say mom goals. I just want to make sure that you have room for grace and that you love yourself. And as Danny said, we're talking about all the mamas who wanted to conceive, mamas who haven't conceived, mama who's conceived and they lost their babies, mamas at heart, step mamas, god mamas, aunties, cousins, all
adoptive moms, all of
all that. We
all that.
Make sure that you all know that you are loved, you are supported, you are cherished. And right over here, Real Talk, Real Plans, you have a safe space to always be like FDK. And we love that you spent some of your Mother's Day with us. We do have a few guests coming up for the next couple of weeks. Pull out my handy dandy planner.
Wait, hold it up. Let me see.
Oh, this is Kenny. Kenny has a new cover.
Well, that is cute.
Oh, it's so cute.
Kenny said she is got her head in the clouds for the next couple of months. I also ordered a new cover from Zach. I need to pay him. He ain't said nothing. But that was my treat to myself. Let me tell you who our upcoming guest is. You guys know Tiffany and I need to write down Judge Danny. Okay, so you guys know Tiffany of Love and Light Charms. She will be here next weekend to talk about her, I guess, planiversary bash. And we're just going to get to know her. It'll probably be just a regular episode and we'll include some interviewing, but we will have her also. And then after that, I know you guys are really excited. Many of you have been asking me about the COVA planners, which is Coastal Virginia. So we will be having the host, I think her name is Stephanie from the Coastal Virginia Planner. She is also over the 757 Planner Squad. So we are really excited to have her on. She will be on the 25th. So mark your calendars. The 18th will be Tiffany from Love and Light Charms. And the 25th will be Stephanie from COVA Planners. Now, y'all look. For June, we got 2 guests. I got to confirm with them before I announce them because I don't want them to cuss me. But we got 2 guests for June. And then, of course, we always have Judge Danny on the docket. So we're really excited. Don't forget to join us on Thursdays for midweek check-in. Sorry, y'all, words are hard. Don't forget to join us Thursdays at 7:45 p.m. on Instagram at Real Talk with Riri and at Cocoa Plans 2 for midweek check-in. That's where we just pull out our planners and write in it because, listen, we bought it, we used it, now we got to write in it, okay? And a lot of times I'll just be rambling about nothing, depending on how much coffee I've had that day. So just put me on mute and just watch. Okay.
I just said put me on mute.
And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. After we finish, Judge Danny, what we gonna put in the chat this week?
Ooh, let's go ahead and put a bouquet of flowers.
Because we're giving all the mothers their flowers. So y'all, after the show is over, please, please, please don't forget to come back and drop some flowers, a bouquet of flowers in the chat. Miss Youngblood, I done called you everything. Shireen Youngblood, Dr. Youngblood, Youngblood. sorry. It's just, I can't help myself. But she said this was fun. It was her first live and she can't wait for the next one. We are super excited that you came to join us. We are the realest, baby. And baby, we keeps it real. We keeps it real over here and we have a good old time. Also, one more thing before I forget. There is a master post for questions in The Realist. If you are not a member of The Realist Facebook group, come on over. We be trying to have fun, y'all. We be trying. So come on over, join the group, have fun. And if you have questions, you will be there to answer it, all of that stuff. Coco, are all hearts and minds clear? Anything else I forgot?
No.
Nope, I did good this time.
My heart and mind is clear.
I love that. All right, you guys, remember we're gonna keep it messy and never malicious, and we will see you guys next week. Happy Mother's Day, you guys.
Real talk, real plans. Real life, real fans with Riri and Coco. You know, messy, not malicious. Our talk is just delicious with Riri and Coco. You know.
All right, y'all, keep it messy and never malicious, and we'll see you next week. Don't forget, after the show is over, drop your bouquets in the comments, like and share. We love you, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.